Good morning friends and warm welcome to all of students in our account lecture. Today we will discuss about the relation of account with another subject. In this lecture we will discuss about how is account related to economics, how is account related to statistics, and we are also discussing about what is the role of account in our society. So first of all, relation of account with economics, how account is related to economics. First thing is that both the subjects are different. Both subjects have their own regulation, principles, culture, language, totally are the different. Then accounting, we can say that it is a totally related for a business. We can say that all the business will based on account. All the business know a financial position with account. And in economics, in the economic subject, we can reduce the uncertainty of the we can say that resources. Then so account નું શું છે કે ભાઈ બિઝનેસ સાથે રિલેટેડ છે. કોઈ પણ બિઝનેસ છે તેની ફાઇનાન્શિયલ પોઝિશન અકાઉન્ટથી જાણી શકાશે. સેમ રીતે ઇકોનોમિક્સ શેના માટે છે તો કે ભાઈ ફ્યુચરની અંદર જે રિસોર્સિસ છે એની અનસર્ટેનિટીનું ગુજરાતી થાય છે અછત, એ ન ક્રિએટ થાય એના માટે આખી પોલિસીને ક્રિએટ કરવામાં આવે છે. તો બોથ ધ સબ્જેક્ટ હેવ ધેર ઓન રેગ્યુલેશન, ઓલ પ્રિન્સિપલ, એન્ડ બોથ ધ સબ્જેક્ટ હેવ we can say also different language. Then but some similarity in this both the subject. Account, we can say that account, so in the account we make a account with the help of past transaction. Then we was recorded some kind of the transaction in a year, and then after a complete a year we make our balance sheet and all the another account. Then so if we want to make any account, so we are consider of the past record. So we can say that account is the backward looking. Then જે ભૂતકાળના રેકોર્ડ ઉપર પરફોર્મન્સ કરતો હોય છે એથી એને backward looking કહેવામાં આવે છે. But in the economics we make a uncertainty, we reduce a uncertainty of a future. Then in economics we make some kind of the policy and other thing, but the reaction, the reflection of this thing we will watch in a future. So economics, we can say that it is a future looking for a future. Then account backward માં looking છે તો આ future looking છે. જે પાસ્ટના ડેટાની મદદથી અકાઉન્ટ પ્રિપેર થતું હોય તો ઇકોનોમિક્સની અંદર તમે શું કરો છો તો કે એની અનસર્ટિનિટી ફ્યુચરમાં જો જે કંઈ પણ ડિસિઝન લ્યો છો એનું રિએક્શન, એનું એક્શન તમને ફ્યુચરમાં જોવા મળશે. દેન સો ધીસ બોથ ધી થિંગ આર ડિફરન્ટ બટ સમ કાઇન્ડ ઓફ ધી સિમિલરિટી ઇન ધીસ બોથ સબ્જેક્ટ. How account and economics are similar. These three things is the similarity. So first of all, account as a science and economic as a science, they both the subject are depend on their own principle. So we can say that it is the own science. What is the meaning of the science? Science means any subject use some kind of the principle. So account have their own principle as well as economic have their own principle. So this is the one kind of the similarity of these two subjects. Then account ના પોતાના rules regulation છે એટલે એને સાયન્સ કહેવામાં આવે છે. ઇકોનોમિક્સની અંદર પણ સેમ તેના રૂલ્સ અને રેગ્યુલેશન છે જેના કારણે ઇકોનોમિક્સને પણ સાયન્સ કહેવામાં આવે છે. ધીસ ઇઝ ધ વન કાઇન્ડ ઓફ ધી સિમિલિરિટી ઓફ ધીસ ટુ સબ્જેક્ટ. સેકન્ડ થિંગ, યુઝફુલ એટ અ both micro and macro level. So account similar in the economics, useful at a both micro and macro level. So this account subject we are used in the both level, in the micro level as well as the macro level. So we are using in both level as well as in the science economic subject. It is the also helpful, useful for both the level, micro level as well as macro level. So it is the one kind of the similarity of these two things. Now management use in the decision making like a budgeting. Management use in decision making like a pricing policy. So this both subject we are using in we can say that some kind of the taking a decision. Then if we want to take any kind of the decision like a budgeting, so in the management use account. If management want to make some kind of the pricing policy, so this kind of the decision will be depend on economics. So this both the subject are in the similarity in the we can say that for the taking a decision for a management. Then management ને કઈ નિર્ણય લેવો છે like a budgeting account નો યુઝ થશે, મેનેજમેન્ટ ને પ્રાઇસિંગ પોલિસી ડિસાઇડ કરવી છે ઇકોનોમિક્સ નો યુઝ થશે. તો ડિસિઝન મેકિંગ ની અંદર બંને સબ્જેક્ટ યુઝ થાય છે. સો વી કેન સે ધેટ ઇટ ઇઝ અ વન કાઇન્ડ ઓફ ધી સિમિલરિટી ઓફ ધીસ two subject. Then so these are a similarity of account and economics. Okay, now we are discuss about what is the difference of account and economics. We are discussed already what is the similarity of this both subject. Now we will discuss about what is the difference between account and economics. So first difference is accountant and economist. A person who follow the principle of accounting, it's called a accountant, and a person who follow the principle of economics, it's called a economist. Then understood કે ભાઈ જે વ્યક્તિ છે એ અકાઉન્ટ જે a person who are the following of accounting principle, who make the different kind of the account in the business and any other thing, so it is the called a accountant. And a person who follow the principle of the economics, who are the looking in about subject of economics, it's called a economist. Then so this one thing is the different of account and economic subject. Then છે જે account ના rules regulation follow કરે છે આપણે તેને શું કહે છે accountant, અને જે economics ના rules regulation ને follow કરે છે એને શું કહેવામાં આવે છે economist કહેવામાં આવે છે. Now a second difference is work on historical data, work on historical data and work on historical data as well as the futurist data. Then as I told you, the account work on the historical data. First of all, accountant recorded a transaction, then after it is the we can say the classified, summarized, and then after analysis. So this all the analysis, this all the work depend on the historical data, or we can say the past data which are recorded by accountant in a year. Then so accounting all the work are totally depend on historical data with transaction already happened. Then so account is work on historical data. But in the economics, in the subject of economic, economist work on historical data as well as the future data. If any person want to make some kind of the policy, and we can say that some kind of the any other work which is the related to economics, so first of all what he do, so he is the analyzing or data which was happening in the future, some kind of the we can say that event which is the related to economics. So first of all he is the analyst. So this kind of the event already happened, so it is coming the historical data. Then after he is the determining about the future. Then what is the impact of this kind of the policy happened on the future, and we can say that it is the also we can say determining about the future event. Then so what is the impact and what is the reaction of our policy become on our future. So this kind of the data also considered by the economists, so it is the work in the futurist data also. Then ગુજરાતીમાં સમજાવી દઉં ફટાફટ. તો હિસ્ટોરિકલ ડેટા અકાઉન્ટ છે એ હિસ્ટોરિકલ ડેટા જે વર્ષ દરમિયાન ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન થયા છે એને રેકોર્ડ કરી અને વર્ક કરશે. જ્યારે ઇકોનોમિકના ડેટા છે ભૂતકાળના ડેટા તો જોશે જ કે જે પોલિસી છે ભૂતકાળમાં એની શું અસર થઈ હતી એ તો કન્સિડર કરશે. સાથે સાથે પોલિસી કે કંઈ પણ ઇકોનોમિકની એક્ટિવિટી કઈ રીતે કરશે કે ફ્યુચરમાં તેની અસર શું આવે. Then so account work on historical data, but economics work in historical data as well as the futurist data. So it is the difference between account and economics. Then now our third difference is more useful at the business level, but in economic more useful at the national level and society level. Then so why we are the making account? We are the make account for the reason to know a financial position of any business sector and any other business firm. So what is the main of this account? Ke bhai know the financial position and know the profit and loss about any kind of this some kind the business, we can say that. Then so it is the useful, it is the useful, more useful, we can say that we are the using the word more useful because account are using by not only a business, but it is the using by government also, it is the using by our shareholder, it is the using also about any other business, any other element which is are connected to our business. So it is also by all the thing, but more useful. What is the main object of this account? To know about the financial position of business. So it is the more useful for a business level, but in the economics more useful at the national and society level. Then we are the making economics. Why? Because it is the directly impact on our nation, and it is the directly also impact on our society. Then so it is the more useful. It is useful also, we can say that business level, but the main aim is to reduce the uncertainty in a future at where? At a national and at a society. So this is more useful at a national and at a society level. Then so it is the different. गुजराती में फटाफट कही दो केनी अंदर यूजफुल થાય છે એકાઉન્ટ તો કે ભાઈ બિઝનેસ લેવલ, બિઝનેસ બનાવીએ છીએ એની અંદર બિઝનેસ જે કરીએ છીએ એની અંદર અકાઉન્ટ બનાવવાનું છે. મેન ગોલ શું તો કે ભાઈ બિઝનેસની ફાઇનાન્શિયલ પોઝિશન, એટલે વધારે યુઝ બિઝનેસ માટે છે, એનું મેન યુઝ જ બિઝનેસ માટે છે. પરંતુ સેમ તમે ઇકોનોમિક્સની અંદર જોશો શા માટે હશે તો કે ભાઈ નેશન એટલે આપણું દેશ અને આપણા સમાજની અંદર જે એના પરિણામો જોવા મળે છે એ આખા યુઝફુલ ઇકોનોમિક્સ ઉપર થતું હોય છે, જેને આપણે અર્થતંત્ર કહીએ છીએ. તો આ કેના માટે છે? નેશનલ અને સોસાયટી માટે છે. નાવ હવે વાત કરશું કન્સિડર પ્રોફિટ એન્ડ લોસ ઓફ અ બિઝનેસ, બટ ઇન ઇકોનોમિક્સ કન્સિડર પ્રોફિટ એન્ડ લોસ ઓફ સોસાયટી. સો ધ મેન પર્પસ ઓફ અકાઉન્ટિંગ to consider and profit and loss, what is a profit and what is a loss of a particular business. Then but in the economics the main aim is to know the profit and loss, but whom? Konu? To ke bhai society. Then so accounting give a clear picture of profit and loss of a business, but economics give a clear picture of profit and loss of our nation or our society. Then so it is the one kind of the difference of accounting and economics. Then આ શું કરે છે? બિઝનેસનું પ્રોફિટ એન્ડ લોસ બતાડે છે, જ્યારે ઇકોનોમિક્સ છે એ પ્રોફિટ એન્ડ લોસ બતાવે છે, પણ કોનું? આપણા નેશનનું, આપણી સોસાયટીનું. So it is the one kind of a difference. Now consider financial transaction, but consider financial as well as the non-financial transaction. In accounting we are already learned that by accounting only and only consider the financial transaction. Then but economics consider non-financial transaction also. If any monetary event happen in business, so it is the recorded in account, but any non-monetary or we can say that non-financial activity also considered in economics. Like कि भाई now we all are suffer a problem, we all are face a problem of coronavirus. Then so impact of coronavirus we can watch on whole country. It is also watch on our business sector also. It is, we can say that it is the directly impact of entire world. But it is a non-financial activity. We are the not we cannot measure it in a money form or in a monetary form. So impact of coronavirus we cannot directly we can say that recorded in our account, but it is the consider in economics because it is the impact on our society, it is the impact on our world and our nation. સમજાણું? So account છે financial transaction જ રેકોર્ડ કરશે, પરંતુ ઇકોનોમિક્સ નોન ફાઇનાન્શિયલ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન રેકોર્ડ કરશે અને ફાઇનાન્શિયલ તો કરશે જ પણ સાથે સાથે નોન ફાઇનાન્શિયલ પણ. સો ઇટ ઇઝ ધ મેજર ડિફરન્સ ઓફ અકાઉન્ટ એન્ડ ઇકોનોમિક્સ. નાઉ લાસ્ટ થિંગ, consider as the backward looking, consider as the forward looking. As I told you कि account is the consideration, it is the consider all the transaction happened in a past, then but economics make a decision about a future. So for this reason we can say that account looking at a backward, but economics looking at a forward. So it is the major difference between what? It is the difference between account and economics. Then I hope you all are understood about what is the similarity of account and economics and what is the difference of account and economics. Then I suggest you, if this kind of the question was asked in your exam, or we can say that we'll ask in your exam, so you should to write a point of this kind of the difference in your book. તમારી બુકની અંદર ડાયરેક્ટ અકાઉન્ટન્ટ એન્ડ ઇકોનોમિક્સ એ મુજબ નથી, બટ તમારે આ રીતે પોઈન્ટ નોટ ડાઉન કરવા જોઈએ. આ બધી શું છે? પોઈન્ટ છે. તમારે રાઇટ કરવા હોય તો કરી લેજો અથવા તો સ્ક્રીનશોટ પાડી લેજો. જસ્ટ મેં મારી રીતે પોઈન્ટ બનાવ્યા છે. તેના આફ્ટર આ રીતે પોઈન્ટને નોટ ડાઉન કરીને પછી એની અંદર ડીપમાં લખો તો એની ઇમ્પેક્ટ બહુ સારી આવશે, એનાથી તમારા સારો એવો સ્કોર કરી શકાશે. Then now we are moving on our next topic. How is accounting related to statistics? What is the relation between accounting and statistics? First, both subjects are different. Both have their own principle, own culture, own language. Both are the thing are totally different. Then but it is also dependent and we can say that it is interconnected with each other also. But first thing is that both are the different subject. Then application which is used in account and application and principle which is used in the statistic, both are different with each other. Then so first of all we are discussed how both are independent and how both are dependent. First thing is both are independent. Both subjects are independent. Both there have own world also, we can say that. So both are independent. The application, the principle, the rules, regulation, cultures, we can say that language, both are different. Then and both have their own the data also, we can say that. Then so both are independent. We can say that account make we can only the account show over to us we can say that financial position of the business. Then it is a make profit and loss account, balance sheet, and then after give us a result. And in this statistic, it is we can say that it is the analysis and research of the two factor in the statistic. The two factor are given. So statistic make or analysis, make or research on this thing. So both are, we can say that, independent. Then but both are dependent also. Both are also, we can say that, connected also. Because if we are the making a account, so we are using some kind of the principle of we can say that sarvado, badbaki, baddi. So this all the thing are what? So this all the thing are the statistic we are using in account. And after complete account, we are the making some kind of the analysis like a probability, trend analysis, some kind of the hypothesis in the research. So these all are activity which are using in account, which is the totally dependent on the subject of statistic. But now we are discuss about the statistic. In this statistic subject, we are the analyzing something, but after give some kind of the figure or data, we can analyze. Without any kind of the data and raw and figure, how we can analyze? So with the so for the reason of analyze, we need some kind of the figure and data. So and this kind of the figure and data give us a account. Samjhanu? So it is the dependent on account. If account give not any kind of the data, so how statistic analyze? Then so both are dependent. Then so ગુજરાતીમાં એક રિપીટ કરાવી દઉં, બોથ આર ઇન્ડિપેન્ડન્ટ, બંનેની લેંગ્વેજ અલગ છે, એપ્લિકેશન યુઝ થાય છે, પ્રિન્સિપલ છે બંનેના અલગ અલગ છે, એટલે એ બંને સ્વતંત્ર છે, એકબીજાથી ઇન્ડિપેન્ડન્ટ છે. ડન છે. આના રૂલ, એકાઉન્ટના રૂલ્સ કઈ સ્ટેટિસ્ટિકમાં આવતા નથી, આવે તે ઉધારને જાય તે જમા, કે એકાઉન્ટના સ્ટેટિસ્ટિકના રૂલ્સ છે એકાઉન્ટની અંદર ક્યાંય તમે જોયું કે એકાઉન્ટ બનાવ્યું લેજર પોસ્ટિંગની અંદર તમે હાઇપોથિસિસ કરતા હોય ના, એટલે બોથ આર ઇન્ડિપેન્ડન્ટ, બોથ આર ડિપેન્ડન્ટ. એકાઉન્ટની અંદર સિમ્પલ તમે રૂલ્સ છે એ શેના યુઝ કરતા હોય છે, સ્ટેટિસ્ટિકના. હાઇપોથિસિસને એ પણ એક વસ્તુ છે, પરંતુ સિમ્પલ જે સરવાળો બાદબાકી બધી સ્ટેટિસ્ટિક ઉપર ડિપેન્ડ હોય છે. ડન છે. આફ્ટર તમે બની ગયું પછી એના ઉપર એનાલિસિસ ને રિસર્ચ કરો છો, જે બેલેન્સ શીટ, એકાઉન્ટનું કાર્ય પૂરું બેલેન્સ શીટ બની જાય છે પછીનું કહું છું, એ બધી એક્ટિવિટી કેના ઉપર થતી હોય છે, સ્ટેટિસ્ટિક ઉપર. ડન છે. અને સ્ટેટિસ્ટિકની વાત કરીએ તો સ્ટેટિસ્ટિક છે બે ફિગર આપેલા હોય છે, તેના વચ્ચેનું એ ફેક્ટરનું રિલેશન બતાડે છે, એના ઉપર રિસર્ચ કરે છે, પરંતુ એ ફેક્ટ અને ફિગર તેને આપે કોણ છે, તો કે ભાઈ એકાઉન્ટ. So it is the relation of account and statistic. There are 2 points, both are independent and both are dependent. Then I hope you all are understood very well about accounts, the relation of accounting and statistic. Now discuss about role of accounting in society. What is the role played by account in our society? Then first of all, account there have their own goal, કે ભાઈ make a balance sheet and profit and loss and tell to a business what is the profit and loss and what is the financial position of business. It is the role of account in a particular for a business, but in the society account have their own and different roles, because in account in our business are related, are connected with our society. We are using some kind of the resources. Done. So this kind of the resource we borrow from society. If we are the sell our product, but where we are selling our product, in our society we are make or manufacturing any kind of the product. So in the manufacturing sector we are using a man and other thing. We borrowed a money from a market, from a shareholder, for a debenture and bank, etc. So these all are the things, shareholder, debenture holder, banks, it is a part of our society. So account, it is a subject to tell, and it is a subject which is are connected with our society, and it is a role to tell us about a business in our society. Then role of accounting to tell us our society what is the business position, what is the profit and loss. Why? Because on this kind of the result our society can take action about this kind of the business. Then કેમ કે સોસાયટી છે એ ટોટલી રિલેટેડ છે બિઝનેસ સાથે. If any shareholder want to purchase any kind of this share in our business like a equity, preference, etc. So a shareholder can take a decision on the basis of accounting. If government take or taxes on business, so how can government measure, or we can say that કે કેટલું ટેક્સ લગાડવું ગવર્મેન્ટ કઈ રીતે ડિસાઇડ કરશે? So on the basis on accounting, જે નેચરલ રિસોર્સિસ છે આપણે યુઝ કરીએ છીએ કેની અંદરથી? સોસાયટીની અંદરથી. ડન છે. સો એ રિસોર્સિસ બિઝનેસ સાથે રિલેટેડ છે. ડન છે. સો અકાઉન્ટિંગ છે એક મેજર રોલ પ્લે કરે છે આપણી સોસાયટીની અંદર. ડન છે. કેમ કે બિઝનેસ છે એ ટોટલી કનેક્ટેડ છે. Done. So it is a, we can say that one kind of the role of accounting in our society. Done. I hope you all are very well understood about what is the we can say the relation of account and relation of economics, what is the relation of account and relation of statistic, and what is the role of accounting in our society. Then I hope you all are very well understood.